Hey YouTube, welcome back to my show, The Leopard Cat, where we are fun, sexy, fearless, independent, and always opinionated. I am here to share my very opinion, very opinionated review of Power Season 6 episode 14, was it? 13? This episode was from Tommy's perspective. It was one of the best Power episodes ever. Last week was okay. This one was fire. So let's get into it. Thumbs up this video. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at that Virgo Vixen. And I'll see you in my next. Well, sorry. Just follow me because I don't have a lot of time. I want to get that over with. I will have to say, when we see things from Tommy's perspective, a lot of things click and make sense for me. Tommy's bringing in Proctor's cousin's body, and after he killed him, and we never really knew what happened after that, but they showed it. And I guess he got rid of the body and everything. He gets Lakeisha's belongings from Detective Rodriguez, and he notices Tasha's earring. And he goes to pay Tasha a visit. He goes, "Oh, you left something in my house." And she plays down like, "What are you talking about? I've never been in your house." He was like, "Oh yeah, when you killed Lakeisha, you left that." And then he came in first, like, "You by yourself?" She was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, what's going on?" I said, "Girl, tell me about to kill you." But I was thinking and hoping that he wouldn't go through it, and he didn't. She was gonna snitch. She signed the paper. She showed him the paperwork. He was like, "You lying? Lakeisha was never gonna leave me." He goes, "Yes, she was. You know how afraid she gets." And so he ended up letting her go. And I was like, I knew he was not gonna kill um Tasha. I knew he wouldn't do it. But we see Proctor's daughter, Lisa Marie. She living with her aunt now. She's wondering where her uncle is. She doesn't know he's dead. She's like, "Well, one thing that my father and uncle told me is that when you don't hear from somebody every hour on the hour, it's likely that they're not coming back, that they're dead." And she's playing that tape of Tommy killing that guy that her father gave her. And her aunt is like, "What is that about?" She was like, "This is what Daddy gave me." She was like, "Oh, we got to go see what this about." So she's like, "I want to go give it to Tariq, who my friend who helped me." And then they go see Tariq, and he plays dumb. But the aunt saw right through him. He was like, I have nightmares, every time I think about what happened to your father in my house." She was like, "I'm sure you sleep very well. But about this tape, what made you get Lisa Marie out?" She was, "How'd you know to get her out?" She was like, "I didn't. I just thought she wanted some hot cocoa, so we just left." It was like, "You left the back door open, didn't you?" She was like, "No." It was like, "I think you set it up. I think you did it." And he was just like, "Well, let me take the tape to my mom so that she may know who Tommy and Ghost are. I don't know who they are." She was like, "No, I'm gonna keep it right here with us." And Elisa Marie, he ain't your friend. He hiding something. He set your father up. She saw right through him. I was like, "Gosh, she a boss." So Vince comes to see Lisa Marie and brings his goons. And the mob family is blaming him for Proctor's death and for Proctor's cousin's death. And, I guess he's trying to clear his name, so he offers them protection. And the aunt is like, "Okay, we gotta figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna go to the clubhouse." She was like, "Can I come with you?" She was like, "No, honey. You gotta stay here, but you'll be safe." I'm like, why did she not take her with her? So Tariq and Tommy meet up, and Tariq tells him about the tape. He's like, "Where does Proctor girl staying at again?" And so he goes to see her. She's like trying to play dumb. He kidnaps her. He goes there, kills the guards, kidnaps her, and just like, "This whole ploy, it ain't gonna work with me. So you better give me that tape." And she spends the night there. Kate comes to watch her, and she's just talking way too much. And basically he ends up taking her back home, and they realize they have a lot more in common than they realize. They have a lot more in common. And he tries to go to stop Dre from killing Ghost. And this is when we see Dre and Tommy look at each other like we did from Dre's perspective. But it's too late. Ghost is dying. And he's just like, "Come on, man, you can make him." He's like, "Not this time. Not this time." He looks up. He's like, "You?" He's like, "Let it go. Let it go." And I'm like, oh my God. I was still thinking it might have been Ramona. I do think it was probably Tariq or Tasha now. He was like, "Let it go. Let it go." And he ends up dying right in Tommy's arms. And I'm sorry, I missed something. Okay, and one of my favorite parts was when he was on his way to go see Ghost, and Vincent showed up with his goons trying to kill Tommy, and thinking that they was gonna ambush him. Tommy ran his car right into him, got out the car, put the car in neutral or whatever you want to call it, and killed all his men up. I mean, he killed all of them. He beat Vincent to death with the gun and then shot him. And right before Vincent could say, "Oh, you trust people too much. You trust Tariq, your godson." He was like, "Tariq ain't got nothing to do with this." He goes, "Yeah, he does." He goes, "How you think I found you?" And before he could do it, he beat him to death and killed him. But that was the best part of the episode. I do think that he knows Tariq is more behind it, but I think he, if Tariq killed Ghost, I think he's just letting it go for right now. So, he goes to see his mother, I guess, after Ghost gave her the money and the funeral happened. And she basically just blames him for everything, saying he was nothing like Ghost. Ghost was her son. She loved him. He was like, "I'm your own flesh and blood, man." He was like, "You need to get out of here. You can go to hell. You can go to California, wherever you need to go. You got to get out of here." But like, Ghost left you something if you care. And he was trying to, he was like, "No, you need to get out of here. I don't want to see you. I don't need you anymore." And I was just like, "Kate, why would you do this to your own son?" He was like, "I'm somebody, ma. I never wanted anything Ghost didn't want or Ghost wanted. I never." And so, he goes to see Elisa Marie. He goes to the garage to get that brand spanking new Mustang. Mustang is nice. Like, I really love that. And then he goes to see Elisa Marie, who finally gives him the tape, and they have this Kill Bill moment where he's just like, "If you feeling some type of way about your father, you want to come see me? I understand." And I think that's gonna be in a spinoff. But he destroys it, and he hears from Tubit that Spanky snitched. So he goes there. He's like, "Oh man, you got to tell me where you going and everything." He's like, "I tell you, but I got to kill you." He goes, "California." And he just murks him as soon as he says it right in the eye. That was another one of my favorite Tommy moments in this episode. Got a couple, but well, got a lot, but the two happened in this episode, and one with Vincent was the first one, and the other one was with when he killed Spanky. He just rolls out to warn G regulate, and it was just like, what an epic episode! It was so good. Me and my family were here watching, like we forgot it was like on. We literally were so in the zone. We loved this episode. Tommy's perspective was the best thus far. I think Tasha and Tariq's gonna be for the last. This episode, I would have to give like a 9.5 out of 10. It was really good. A 4.5 out of 5. It was just really good. Thumbs up this video and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Virgo Vixen. And my top 5 Tommy moments. I wanted to save this for the last, but when him and Lakeisha had sex for the first time, and he was, getting it on when she was like, "Ooh, Tommy, I wasn't expecting all of this." And then they get it on. And he was like, "Hey, you ever played in the snow before?" And she was like, "Oh no, it's too unpredictable. You never know how many inches you're gonna get." And he was like, "Oh, you got your ass a snow blizzard your first time out." She was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you rocked it." That I like that moment when he killed Holly. That was really, really a hard moment for him, but a fun one to watch for me because I couldn't stand her when he confronted Tariq about snitching to Dre at his sister's funeral. They was trying to set Dre up, and he went and snitched to him, so Dre got away. When he killed Vincent in this last episode, and when he killed Angela in the season finale of last year, it was just I wanted her to go, so I really don't feel some type of way about her getting killed by him. Anyway, Ghost dying was sad, but it wasn't devastating like that. Tommy is probably my favorite character, so I really liked seeing this episode. Leave a comment below and tell me what your favorite Tommy moments are. And tell me who you think goes. I think Kill Ghost. I think it was either Tariq or Tasha. Now it could be Ramona, but I just think it's either one of them. And please share my video. I'm trying to get more views, more likes, and all that. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.